Hi everyone, my name is Hippy Dippy, or as I like to call it, Phoenix Wright. Bullshit commentary of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney who bullshits his way to victory for no reason whatsoever. We are just talking about a gun, and this is what's gonna happen to us. Also, I'm recording this late at night, so I'm gonna be quiet because everyone needs to sleep. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Okay. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. Why did the dog just get brought up yesterday when we were in court testifying against a lot of heart said 2 gunshots. Why is there a 3rd one? This is why in the murder trial was this not brought up to us in day 1? Or why was this not brought up in the freaking bullshit I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. God damn it, man. Bam, 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 I'm losing my mind. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. The 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order! Order! I guess that would make sense out of yesterday's testimony. Bah! You waste your time again. Empty statements. Yes, the pistol was fired 3 times. But do you have any proof that it was fired before midnight? Do you have proof that the witness didn't just think he heard something? Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Alright, saving. We gotta go save. Do you have evidence to prove that was a gunshot before midnight? Do you have evidence to prove that Mr. Bud's... Oh yeah, easy. The 2nd photo shot. Look at this photograph! Look at this photograph! I'm Nickelback and I love to laugh! This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Okay. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Fucking judges bust open through the wall. But there's nothing in the lake at this picture, Your Honor. The real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph is next to. Oh! What do you mean? Your Honor, stop saying Your Honor. You already have his fucking attention, jackass. This photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set off to go off in response to loud noises. Ah! Popcorn! Give me popcorn! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 2, but that is why this photograph was taken. In other words, there was a gunshot at that Larry claimed. Order, order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? Uh-oh. Gotta think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Oh yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya, yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Ezra's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch and I'm going to run with it. Right! I mean, is this safe? Safe, we're already gotten a guilty verdict. Nothing to lose. I love how Phoenix Wright thinks of this. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick! Your Honor! Yes, Mr. Wright? Where's my popcorn? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? So you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the fact. At the time of the murder, one boat was on the lake. That was shown by the witness photograph. The defendant, Miles Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Heyman, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fire on the boat, and it fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide! Well, the guilty party has been the other man on the boat. I admit it's short. I am rather admit to imagine another possibility, yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? Oh, bro. Where's my popcorn? Burn that fucking popcorn! We have a photograph evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on that photo says 15 minutes. If you must know what 15 seconds, that's military time, because that's how they do it. Because military time, when it hits noon, 1 o'clock p.m. is 13 hours. So, military time does it that way. I don't know why. It's just quite weird. But Larry heard the gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain. Okay, let's go save it. The murderer. No, Heyman was probably dead before that. I think Edgeworth and the murderer. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Heyman at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Heyman met Edgeworth. Shit. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Heyman called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Heyman's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Heyman's place. I'm not sure how to make of all of this. Ludicrous! Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's... Well, I don't know. It's not a lot of hard. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah! Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. Oh, he knows. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. Old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Heyman. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he go do this? Where did he do this? Give me my popcorn, bitch! There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he would he have to go all the way out on a lake just to shoot someone? He has a point. I mean, why would he shoot someone on the lake if he just wanted to shoot him dead on a fucking dry land? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on the boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? It's gotta be the shack, right? Yeah. Take that! Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do I have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night he was out on the lake in the boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns to the boat. Then just as he started to head home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop! Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Tell us to the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. I'm just bullshitting my way to another victory! Fuck you, Von Karma! Suck my fucking ego dick! This is what happens in Phoenix Wright cases. He bullshits his way to a fucking victory every fucking time. But I think if I start at the very beginning, I'll take it slow. I might just be able to figure this out. Oh wow. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Heyman to his shop. That was around 11:50. That was when the gunshots that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Heyman's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got into the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then he fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright. Who fired? Oh, the shop caretaker. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. Shot twice, but missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute! Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Do you want me to tell you what fucking happened? Or you just want me to bullshit my way to explaining everything like a fucking jackass? Know this, right? The moment you run out of explanation is the moment you lose. Tell us what. Because the first shot missed. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. For a witness. Of course he had a great witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that everyone who heard the gunshot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he tries to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. I don't understand anything you're talking about, Phoenix. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Heyman's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. Oh shit. This is what happened, Your Honor. So we're just going to give fucking Phoenix Wright fucking bullshit ways? These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Why are you smug like you have no fucking evidence for it? Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly! Wow. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take your time! Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defendant has said. Yes, dude. What are you gonna do, man? Ready to do with it? We're gonna hang some waves, dude? Come on, man. Well, why did you go out the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct, Your Honor, dude. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Heyman. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve, you know? He said he had something very important to discuss with me, man. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we're conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? Give me my fucking AK-47. I'm gonna hunt that son of a bitch down. What should we do? What should I do? Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Mr. Von Comer, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. I understood. One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Course adjourned. Wow, the judge is fucking pissed. Okay, I guess we gotta save one more day. Awesome. Cool beans. Yay, Nick! You did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Comer didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure. Once they stiffed through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. It's always going to be like that, Phoenix. Like you fucking, are you fucking incompetent? Like, seriously. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on the trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Huh? Did you say something, dude? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. Get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry, dude. But I fear it's not over for me yet, man. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you, man. Edgeworth. No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you, too, but get off my chest. But I can't make up my mind, man. What is this all about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Well, isn't that fucking ominous? To be continued. We still got 10 more minutes, bitch! We're gonna continue on! Day 3, thank God. Okay, well, we're moving on, thank God. I'm gonna save it under this one just in case my mom comes back. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? I don't know. A memory of a crime that I committed. Why do he just said that like the last fucking... Oh my God, never mind. I don't know what the fuck to think! Fucking jackass! A memory of a murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. He'll never take someone's life. Never. Nick! Yo, how's everyone doing, homie? What do you think of my performance today? What? Larry, you're a fucking jackass! I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning me? Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on! Tell me that truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Larry, we're having a serious conversation. Here you are trying to flirt with fucking Maya. She's not legal yet. Yeah, wait till the next game. Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude, Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. I can't take this guy seriously. What the fuck, Larry? Alright, let's talk to him. Larry, you really helped us out on the trial today. You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat taker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? Yeah, you're the one who jumped off the fucking thing to go in the sand. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edged. I mean, can you really tell the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you until the end. You two? Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Yeah, he means me, right, Nick? You, Larry. Not me! What? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? You do. I have a question on your mental capacity there, Larry. What the fuck? I don't understand you. Enough with the silent treatment! Nick! Why do you trust Edgeworth so much? I mean, he changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he's kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait! Was that when you two were classmates? Yes! In grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry, they saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. You fucking jackass! Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial. A class trial? Oh, great, we have to say it right now. You remember Larry, spring, end of 3rd grade. A kid of our class got his lunch money stolen. Wow, that's a serious offense. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Oh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. That's a really random fucking thing. I know it's supposed to be zenny, because this game was made in Japan, so. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that, man. Come on, dude. I can see why you forgot, though. You were out of the school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in the class said I should put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as defense. These kids are fucking ridiculous. Why would you have a trial in the 3rd fucking grade? I didn't do it. Guilty. He did it. Guilty. It was you, Fake. Give my money back. You're such a mean. No one plays. Just admit it. You can't tell us. We're not gonna play with you anymore. It's going too fast. My 50 cents. Now, Phoenix. You know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I done it. Go over and apologize. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No! Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. He proved, make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up on one person. Just think how he feels. He says he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the 3 of us, the best of friends. Whoa! I had no idea! Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. It's just fucking Larry! You fucking jackass! That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry! Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, you see? Ya homie? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edward and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was the defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. And then we're going to now be a surfer, just like my father. Because I'm a tubular radical, dudes. A famous defense attorney, man, who likes to surf some waves. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident! Right, I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad! It was several years later when I heard Edward's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything! Man, damn, man. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know it at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I did not know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he became who he became. That's why when I decided. Wait, you don't mean that's why you became a defense attorney, to meet Edward? If I was a defense attorney, I knew we would have to meet, whether he wanted me to or not, in court. Edward believed in me. Edward believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one is on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edward. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick! So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying anything to do it for free. Oh, Nick, you fucker! Come here, give your little Larry a fucking hug. No, get the fuck off me! Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth. If it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, that rental boat shop caretaker to find out who or what he is. I said for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence underneath. Okay, let's go. Alright. Well, I guess that's it for this part. Okay, so I guess that's it for this part. I hope you guys have a nice positive day. It's a fucking care, bitches! We're kicking some ass! Alright, stay positive, everyone.